Hey YouTube, I got another deck profile. Today I'm going to be doing a more competitive build that I've been playing with. This one is the Hunder family, or a Thunder deck, or whatever you want to call it. This one's actually one of the more competitive ones. This one's more similar to my original Gagaga deck that I made way back, which I use as my main deck. But I may main deck this because this is pretty... It gets people off guard and it's pretty good. So to start off, the Heart and Soul, this is basically like a Pot of Greed. It's instant hand advantage when you use its effect. Triple, Thunder Seahorse. This is like the pet of the Hunder family, or their car, or whatever you want to refer to it. It's super good. It's my favorite card in the deck. Next, I got Triple, Mahunder. She's the strongest of the family members. Ma basically has that. They all have the double summon effect except for Sishunder. So yeah, so Mahunder, and then Triple Pahunder. Pahunder, he's really good. He's like the leader of the family. Although it's kind of like Ma is the leader because she's got better stats. But Pahunder does the same thing as Mahunder, and then Triple Sishunder. So she is like the recycler one. She's dependent on the other two's effect. So this is basically all the monsters of the family that actually make it complete. I would count Thunder Seahorse because his artwork really goes hand in hand with the Hunder family. So he's one of the family members. He's like their dog or their transportation. I don't know. So that's the Hunder family, and then we got two Vylon Prism. It's a Thunder just like the rest of them. And it's a tuner, so it lets you synchro summon basically your staple synchro monsters, and it gives you a lot of options. It creates a lot of viability, or not viability, but utility for the deck, and you can pay 500 life points to equip it to the synchro summoned monster, and then it can be used if the monster is destroyed as a substitute. Next one, Honest. All those monsters are light, so you're definitely going to use Honest. It's super good. And then for the dark half of the deck, I didn't mention this earlier, but this is actually like, well, you'll see. So, 2 Tour Guide. That engine's really good with Sangan. And then to make it so that Tour Guide isn't really a dead card, I added 1 Dark Mimic LV3. I've seen a couple people on YouTube, other deck profiles, putting Dark Mimic LV3 in here with Tour Guide. It's pretty good. When it's destroyed, draw 1 card. I think that's the effect. Yeah, when it's destroyed by battle, you can, if it was special summon, well, okay, whatever. Next, 1 Blackluster Soldier. He's super good. He's like a big boss monster. 1 Gorz, Emissary of Darkness. He's another boss monster. 1 Tragoedia. He's just really good. Stops OTKs just like Gorz, only he's easier to summon. And then the last monster, I'm putting 1 DD Crow in here. This card is so good against Fire Kings. It shuts them down. So does Bottomless Treble. So those are the dark monsters. Well, VLS is not dark, but for spells, 2 Spirit Converter. I pulled one of these from my Return of the Duelist booster box, and I thought it was a worthless card, but boy was I wrong. This is super good with the Hunder family. This, along with Thunder Seahorse, are basically the secret rares for the deck. Next, 2 Recycling Batteries is basically salvage for the Thunders. And then 1 Book of Moon, 1 Pot of Avarice, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Mind Control, Heavy Storm, a bunch of limited staple cards, double MST, my typical standard build. And then for traps, I have Mirror Force, Torrential Tribute, Bottomless Trap Hole, and double Solemn Warning. Thinking of taking out 1 warning for a second Bottomless Trap Hole. For the extra deck, 1 number 91 Thunderspark Dragon. This is the main Xyz monster that the Hunder family goes for. And then 1 Vylon Disigma, 1 Steelswarm Roach. It's really good. 1 Maestroke, 1 Utopia, 1 Shockmaster, 1 Photon, 1 Gagaga Cowboy. So these are all the rank 4s. And then for rank 3, I've got Wind Up Zenmaines, Leviair the Sea Dragon, and number 20 Giga-brilliant, mainly because of the Torque Guide engine. You can go into these. And then for the synchros, because of the Vylon Prism, 1 catastor, because technically you can do this with DD Crow plus Vylon Prism, although it'll almost never happen. You can also just mind control or something to get this, but you'll almost never see catastor. And then 1 Black Rose Dragon. So Prism plus Sangan or Dark Mimic. And then Scrap Dragon. This one's probably going to be one of the most common ones that you synchro summon. And then Stardust Dragon is going to be the other one that you commonly synchro summon. So I like this deck a whole lot. It's one of my favorite ones. It's one of those hidden gems, in my opinion, that no one really knows about. But then you duel against it, and then you're surprised. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks.